Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fun-filled week of the Grumpy Vloggers. This is a South Florida edition, and yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it's had a little trouble connecting there, but we got it working. So,
Cool.
Staying here at Uncle Bill's house, in his dining area, and just had a good time. We're I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go home and rest, but I've had a fantastic time. So
Good.
I will have, believe it or not, guys, I'm going to have some drone video when I get back.
Oh, good.
I actually flew a couple times. So
Good for you.
not a lot, but a couple times. So
If you don't have a swab, you can't use the kit.
I know. Yeah, Uncle Bill's over here trying to figure out. He got one of those
COVID
kits, so he could take a COVID test because we have been exposed to COVID.
Oh boy.
Captain Ray and Kenny Hoffbauer have both been diagnosed with COVID. They've been to the doctor.
Boy.
So,
Wow.
and who knows how many others?
Michael Wright was just here and he had 101 point. What was it?
101.2 or 3, something like that. Yeah,
Over
100 degree temperature. Yeah, 101.
Oh.
So Michael Wright was here.
Of
So
course, I invited him into the house.
yeah, we let him in the house. Yeah, Bill let him in the house, and
There you go.
we sat there.
Oh, there's your problem.
2 hours,
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Georgia peach tea.
Nice.
This is Bill's
There
favorite
you go.
diet, but it is good
For a diet, yeah.
for a diet. I mean, it's just good by itself. I love it. So,
Cool.
hey, Green Man, let me welcome everybody here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me start with that. We got Mudball Don. We got Jody Drone Shots. We got Connecticut Pirate. We've got which is Connecticut Pirate's John, right? John. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep,
I've seen
yep.
him. Yeah, it's like I've been.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
He was there. Yeah. 204 WPG
That's
Drone Ride.
it.
Ed.
That's right. I know who Ed is. I keep forgetting. I don't have my cheat sheet, so I can't look. So we got Charles, and we got
His name's Charles.
yeah, Charles's name is Charles. Thank you, Bill.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got Mel.
MPRC. We got Mudball Donald, Mark R. White, who was helping out during the 9-hour.
Yeah, I was on there for a couple of hours myself.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's right, you were.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was on for quite a while.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good. I mean, it's
I heard you guys making fun of it.
yeah. We were listening we listened to your show, Art, and you were making fun of his life. What the hell do you expect? You want us to sing and dance for 9 fucking hours? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, but anyways, but I will say one of the big prizes that they gave away was one of those big wooden flags made by Bob Casey.
Right?
I won it. It'll be at my house on Thursday. I shipped it.
Cool.
Today. Yeah, I won it. That's one of the top.
Hi, Brian.
Top 3. Ronnie made one from God Bless America. He makes one. His has got the circle of stars. The 1870s,
Oh, okay.
the 1770s. Yeah, the Betsy Ross flag. Yeah. And oh man, it is nice. And so I'll have. Look there, who we got dragging in here. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Lon.
Leonard.
Hey, Lon.
How you doing, Lon?
All right. How are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
So happy.
Yeah.
COVID free.
Well, I don't know if he's COVID free.
Yeah.
He's got a low grade temp too. It's like
99.1.
Yeah, that's not remarkable.
Yeah.
But he was talking with the thing in his mouth. Don't you hate it when they talk when they have a thing in their mouth?
Yeah.
It depends how sharp their teeth are.
Yeah.
Well, I could
Right.
I'm damn near, a couple more teeth.
Yeah.
Because I have lost my parcel somewhere in the house.
Good one, Don.
Yeah.
You know, one day I'll be walking through the bedroom and I'm gonna bite me on the foot. It'll be
My teeth.
his
My
teeth.
Yeah, my tooth. No, actually, there's about 3 teeth there, but Brian, yeah.
Yeah, we got Brian.
I got it secondhand. Bob Casey won it first. Yeah, he did win it first, and Bob Casey won his own flag. So
Huh?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
I
it
saw
was-
that.
Yeah, and so they put his number back in, and and I actually got a really nice sweatshirt hoodie from it was big South Florida drone meetup thing. I won that.
cool.
There was like 118 people that actually signed in for the prizes. There's probably
Yeah.
130 people, 140
Oh yeah,
people there.
yeah. There was
Because they're not everybody signed in their kids and their
yeah,
wives.
yeah. A couple of them.
And
did.
then, but I think of the odds of that,
Oh yeah,
you know, and then
That-
you pull it out and you get
Right,
it's his
right.
own prize.
yeah. That dog.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
and meanwhile, Uncle Bill didn't win nothing. Nothing.
Oh,
Not a
Was
not
your
even a
was your
mug.
ticket in?
Not even a tchotchke. They gave me a mug just because it was, you know, because I'm on the committee, so I got one for free. So that's my. I mean, they're nice. These are the ones that Al does.
Oh yeah,
Al
yeah,
Shisharon does. Yeah. So it's nice.
yeah, yeah.
Got a
Nice.
those metal straws.
Straws, yeah.
And
Oh, you got a straw and everything. You can drink
Yeah.
Bud Light through it.
Yeah.
Actually, he's got a growler in there that he could.
yeah.
Growl.
Yeah,
Castaways.
yeah. We went to Castaways.
Growl.
Well, he was a big jug of booze. Okay,
Beer.
beer.
Growl.
And he brought it home because he thought Mike was going to help him with it. And then Mike went in there, went to sleep, and then Bill fell asleep, and then I fell asleep. And yeah,
He woke up sick as a dog.
yeah. Well,
Man.
Mike would.
You guys are some wild and crazy guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
no castaway.
I drank 3 beers now. This stuff is like
Yeah.
8 or 9% alcohol or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Well, now this
Like-
is
What is
I
that?
got bourbon, dairy bourbon. It's Kentucky
Mm.
bourbon barrel or something. it's
Yeah,
called.
bourbon barrel
Bourbon barrel beer.
beer. Yeah, bourbon
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, they got 69 taps there. These guys.
Yeah. They have 70.
69?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, no, she told us 70. Bill swears.
Nice.
She's probably no. I don't think it's 69. She's probably
did.
tired of the jokes.
Yeah, she. Unfortunately, our waitress today had a bit of a hangover. You know, it's like, but yeah. So
Our girl Morgan.
Morgan.
Everybody.
Vital
He's been
Morgan.
tapped 69.
Hey, you know how many beers do you have? 69. Well.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, she, like I said, she was the same one we had last year that remembered all of our orders and stuff without having to write any of it down. Didn't even have it on a computer screen, just all in her head. And she remembered us from last year. Not the fact that we had South Florida drone meetup.
No, we had hints on, you know.
You know, kind of. Oh, you're the guy. Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what? She spent a lot of time with us.
Right, she
Last
did.
year was the
eclipse.
eclipse, and she came outside
Yeah.
with us because Michael Wright had a whole bunch of those paper glasses that you can wear to allegedly protect your eyes.
Yeah. So he gave her one, and she remembered it all. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Cool.
you know, I guess we're
Cool.
a memorable crowd.
Yeah. It's either that or she needs to get out more.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, she got out last
Not
night.
really agree with that one.
Yeah, she was hungover today, and she wasn't her spunky self that she was last year. She was like, okay, yeah, all right, I got you. And she tried to smile and she said, I just stayed out. I got too drunk last night. So okay, so she apparently
no.
earned some friends. But hey, last year she was 25 and single, so I don't know what she is this year. But
Oh,
That's Florida. She's 26 and has 3 kids in a trailer.
probably by now, yeah. Blow hot rod.
3 kids from 3 different
Hey,
baby
Rod.
daddies. And
Hey, Rod, just in case you haven't heard, Captain Ray went to the doctor and he was diagnosed with COVID, as well as Kenny
Yeah.
Hoffbauer. So you might want to get yourself checked if you was around him too.
Yep.
And Michael
so
Wright.
he was
running-
diagnosed. Oh,
Yeah, he-
sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, Michael Wright's running 101 degree plus temperature. Mine was 99.1. Bill's was 100. So, you know, so we probably, you know, they think they know it. They probably came off of the cruise ship that those guys were on, you know, but
Yeah. Those little petri dishes.
Yeah.
But oh my God, he was diagnosed with COVID and Hoffbauer disease.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah, well, Kenny said yesterday he wouldn't feel good.
Kennyitis.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you spend any time with Kenny, he's also got it. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
and Kenny was going around getting, you know, he was photobombing everybody. So,
Oh, you guys were running around shaking each other's hands left and right and shit.
Yep.
That's the number
Yeah.
one way to spread germs. All his hands shaking.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
you're
yeah,
probably
yeah,
eating
yeah.
hand food, pizza.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, you're shaking.
Yeah, there
And then you're
you
eating
go.
pizza and shit.
Yeah.
Without
I have
washing
an
hands.
idea there's going to be more people come down with it.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, everybody there is probably gonna get sick.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been aching and hurting, but that's my arthritis, you know. It's,
Yeah. It's
mainly it's my neck.
typhoid Lloyd.
No, it's not me. No, it's not me. They're pretty sure they know who patient zero is, but
Yeah. Like cruise ships, man, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Little floating petri dishes.
Yeah.
yeah. Of course, Bob Dempsey and his wife went around and hugs on everybody's, and they were exposed too. So, you know, we'll
Yep.
find out. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's so I and of course I bought Uncle Bill's Air 2S, and he got Lon's Air 3S.
Air 3S. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Good transactions there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sunday
I'm
morning.
already regretting it. I'm gonna make Billy send me something until the Mavic 4 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got something he can loan you. But yeah, Rod, I was
don't have
there
it.
Sunday. I was down at towards the other end where the camera drone guys were. But we were flying. I don't know where it was. We were flying somewhere there, but
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, look who it is. Hey, speaking of, hey, Dan, you might want to check because Captain Ray and Kenny Hoffbauer both have been diagnosed with COVID. And Michael Wright's running a temperature when he left. And mine said 99, but like Bill said, I wouldn't keep my mouth shut long enough for it to work to take the temperature. And Bill's running about 100 degrees plus or 0.2 or 0.3. And so yeah, you might want to keep an eye on that there, buddy. So yeah, Don, I know that Bill's looking forward to seeing it and or getting it. So, and that's what I woke up to today was Lon and Bill talking. I'd taken a nap and I could hear, who the hell is that? And it was Lon. So
Yeah.
yeah. I wish you'd have been down here, buddy. I really do. I miss
Not
seeing
me.
you.
You guys got
What?
COVID?
No, Lon.
COVID? No thanks.
Yeah, no.
No
I didn't miss
thanks.
Art. Yeah.
You guys get to hang out and be sick, man. I gotta go back to work. I would have had to go back
I'm
to work.
heading out tomorrow morning. I'm not going to hang around and be sick. I'm gonna go spread it on the
Well, you
airplane.
get to go home and hang out and be sick, regardless.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I gotta get back to work, man. So
Spread it amongst your
Don't tell them at the airport. you have COVID.
Oh, I don't know anything
oh
about
yeah,
it.
don't say
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Mhm. Put a mask on.
Yeah. Hot Rod, he did a 3D printed rocket with I don't know.
Giant butt plug.
Yeah. Did you guys hear Bill? He had a giant butt plug. No, it was pretty cool. It took him a little bit to get off the ground. He had some issues with it, but you know, it was like a vertical takeoff type thing. And,
Didn't really fly though.
no.
No, the closest that was when he got caught in the tree.
Oh, that's right. You did get it caught. You did get it.
It took
Rod.
off and immediately flew into a tree. Immediately.
Oh, is that what happened? See, I saw it, but I didn't see it because I was down. So, Rod, did you figure out what was causing your some of your issues?
Yeah, did you actually fly it? Because no offense, from what I hear, you had a bunch of issues and then you got it off the ground and almost immediately crashed it.
Yeah, well, he
put it
flew
in
it
the
the
tray.
first time he broke a prop. The second time he got it started again. He got it up there, and then he went to go up and it landed in a tree. So he did actually.
Right. That's what
that-
That's
he
what I'm
did-
asking. He said, "What did you think of the rocket?" Well, what did I think? It didn't. You didn't.
know.
I
Maybe
didn't
it
think
flew.
you
Maybe I
flew it,
missed it.
did you? For very.
Oh no, the first.
very
Yeah, he
far.
said the second time it flew. The first time it backed down into the tree. So that's what it was.
Oh,
He said he
okay,
went around the
gotcha.
parking lot 3 times.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh,
And I missed that.
I didn't know it flew. I missed
I
it.
because I was watching over there, and last I saw, he was still having problems, and so
Then I heard somebody yell, "It's up in the tree."
yeah, and I knew he was trying to fix that, but there was so damn many people.
I know. We were trying to watch it. But
We're trying to live stream and people coming by and chatting and people going up. Put some. Did you get some video of it, Rod? Because put some up there this week so we can go check it out.
oh, there he goes. Yeah, Mark, you're right. You know what? They'll probably call it the Port St. Lucie virus.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll call it the
It's the South Florida
PSL.
drone meetup virus.
They'll call it, yeah, they call it
SFD,
SFDM.
SFDM 25.
SFDM 20.
Yeah. You have that video? Okay. Yeah,
It doesn't like to hover, apparently.
Yeah, it didn't seem to, because it's sort of topsy turvy.
That sucks. I wanted to see that thing fly.
I did too. He said he's got the video, but hopefully.
Cool.
But it's FPV video, right? It's first person. So you won't actually see the drone fly. You'll just see footage of it flying, which wouldn't look any different than any other drone, right?
Well, see where I was at, I couldn't really see it. I saw it take off the first time, but I didn't see it the second time because there were people standing around in front of that, so you couldn't really see it. And I don't think
Everybody's all crowded around. Like,
Yeah.
the problem with satellites.
Yeah.
Oh, with satellites, yeah, it was a little. But
You're twisting everything. Oh, you didn't
No,
fly it.
I didn't fly it out there. I didn't fly it until I got back to the hotel. No, yeah, I did.
Right. No, you flew it.
I flew it. Yeah,
You
I
didn't
sure
have any
did.
problems, did you?
No, I didn't have any problems at
A
all.
lot of people are having problems. My Mini 2 had problems. For some reason.
Oh, okay. Let me get it here, and I'll let's see. There we go.
Oh,
There we
here we go. Old man with a phone. Oh, you got it.
Had something in my eye there, Lon. I'm sorry.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was probably some feces or something because you have your head up your ass so often.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might have been a little speck of poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's hot
There you
rod.
go.
Hot rod, the ride of hot.
Howdy.
That
Ah.
thing, I'll just say that thing is weird to fly.
Is it?
No.
So that first one, which is where I ended up in the tree. What I was thinking about was, it's like, since I'd hovered it like 7 or 8 times, sort of testing all the electronics and making sure,
Right.
the motor, the vibrations and motors and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, so let me take off an angle mode, which would keep it level. It'll still sort of be in that rocket mode. Go up, and then flip it to acro mode, right? Which is what you tend to do the first time you did it. You throw it in angle mode, you go high, and then throw it in acro and whatever. So anyway, so I got up there. One, you can't quite, you can't really tell how high you are. And I couldn't because we got no GPS signal out there. That was the worst part about that.
Yeah,
There was no we get no. I didn't get GPS. Maddie didn't get GPS because the game plan was to use GPS rescue to let it land. Essentially, return to home, right? Just flip return to home and let it land itself, kind of thing. But because we got no satellites, that wasn't really an option. So eventually, I got to the point and said, "The heck with it," and took off. Anyways, here, let me get this video up and share it, and then you can see. But as it turns out, I really did have the video on. I didn't realize I had the video on.
Oh,
so but anyways, it turns out I did. So it's recorded from the drone, so you can share that.
There we go.
So this is what it looks like to take off. This is what you see. You're literally looking straight up. You have no clue, sort of ground clearance kind of thing. So this is the second. After that first one, sort of not shifting, I took off in acro mode the second time and just kind of.
Oh wow!
Gave it some a little bit of gas. I never went above 50% throttle the entire time.
Yeah.
And this is 6S.
6S.
And it will run 8S. I have 8S set up inside that thing.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
That is cool. That's a good. That flies pretty decent.
Yeah, so I was down there at least 3 times, and then the battery was getting low. It bounced around a little bit, so it's like, okay, let me start working my way back down. I was like, okay, I'm gonna land in this big green field. Problem is, that thing don't like to go slow. It's not to like slow it down to like 5 mile an hour and then land it kind of thing. It's like it don't want to get. It's like 50 mile an hour. Anyways, you'll see. There, I hit angle mode and finally gave up trying to get anywhere close before hitting angle mode. It just hit angle mode, and then at that point was just trying to drift it back down. And they came down. They all ducked because I did come in kind of over the cars as I came down. And then once I got past the cars,
I remember hearing that. I didn't know what in the hell it was.
Yeah. So once I got past the cars, then I went ahead and sat it down.
Right,
the interesting part is how it broke. So it actually broke in that landing.
Yeah. I did it break. I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to break because it's made out of PET G. And I'd seen another video, and the guy broke his, but he dropped it from like 5, 6, 10 feet up because the battery sagged because he punched it hard when he was flying it, and when he came back, he didn't have enough battery, and the battery sagged and it dropped out of the air, and it crushed the base.
Right.
So that base ended up breaking. Here, I'll show you one piece of it. You can there you can see the crack.
Yeah.
In the case. But here's what's weird about this thing. Not only did it crack there, it actually got a layer crack. Let me see if I can get this thing to
in between the layers. Sure.
In between. And hang on a second. It's easier if I just turn this dumb thing off.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't make that freaking background thing work for crap. So anyway,
if you had a green screen behind it. Oh yeah.
So it literally split at the layer. So when it hit, right, the fin caught the ground. The motors are running, so there's a bit of a twist,
right,
on the base, and it twisted and snapped the so, which is what this is made out of. But they have a new material, and when I ordered 3 more of the $50 for the outside shell, the entire kit.
Right.
The carbon is like $60 too. So, anyways, they have this new PET. It's supposed to be even stronger, but as you can tell, it's also shiny.
What type is it?
He won't tell. He didn't tell me. He just said on the order put new PET. I think it's something like St. Mark's or something like that. But supposedly it's still a PET. It's a little more translucent.
Oh yeah,
shinier, and apparently a lot stronger.
Yeah,
So,
I heard something about that the other day about there was a strong competitor.
So we shall see how well this holds up. I always knew that drone was not going to be something that, I'm just going to fly all the time.
Right,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put 5 or 6 batteries through it in a day. If I run twice, maybe, right?
Right.
But like I said, the interesting part of it is I had at least 20 observers, and nobody could tell me how high that thing was off the ground. When I was trying to come down, it's like, hello, I can't see it. Where's it at? I don't know.
Well,
people were watching it instead of trying to help me get it down on the ground.
Right.
Given that angle, you really. It kind of depends. Had I got the goggles flipped up, which I could have, being in angle mode like that, then I probably could have done just visual to get it down. But it'd be easier with a visual observer to get you close to the ground before you try to come down the last part of the day.
So was that battery full when you took off?
Mostly, yes.
Because that looks like about 1 minute of flight.
Yeah. Keep in mind that one.
Hey Lee, how
what
you
did
doing?
I put in it? That was 6. That was 6S. I think I put the 1600 milliamp in it. So Rosser has tested it with 6S 1800 milliamp, and which is the Tattoo 1800. That one runs 200 mile an hour. For the 8S, all he says is it's faster. That's literally all he says on his site. It goes faster. He didn't say how much faster.
Right.
So
how
I
long
have
does it fly
8S
for,
on that
though?
drone.
For how long? Like a minute? 2 minutes?
Probably a couple
seconds?
minutes. So he says, like on the 1800 milliamp, you can get 3, maybe 4 high speed passes before you're having to bring it back in. It's probably about right. Yeah. So, but with the 8S, it'd be even faster.
Cool.
Because it's like 20% more propeller speed, like 6S and 8S. So lower amperage, just higher voltage.
Right.
Which is rather interesting. Yeah. That was a test I didn't get to do that I was going to do Saturday, but went so windy and I had time. I was going to take one of my old LED or part of one of my old LEDs, like Dave's LEDs from Fly High, and solder some wires on it and touch it to an 8S battery to see whether those LEDs. Dave says the LEDs are 6S to 8S now on his advertising on his website.
Right.
As far as I know, they're the same LEDs. So, anyways, I need to solder some wires on a little small section and try it and see whether 8S fries the LEDs or not. If it doesn't, then I got a lot of work putting LEDs on.
Welcome to Lee Beasing. He's in. Sorry you didn't get to make it down here this year. We missed you. But
and next year's top secret build is already in the works.
Yeah, see, he didn't
waiting on the
know what he's
vendor dude to get done doing his piece, and then he's gonna sell it to me and ship it to me, and I'll be one of the first guys to build it and give him feedback on what I think he needs to do or not do and what he's doing. But I'll just say, yeah, you'll get a kick out of it too. You'll want to be there next year. You'll want to be there on Sunday. Well, and hopefully the weather's nice. I'll just put it down.
I thought this was going to be my last year, but I may come back next year. I may,
you have to come back because you and I didn't talk much this year.
No, we didn't. We were opposite ends, and I just, I just got. There were so many people I was talking with, and trying to hang out.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it is. And this year, like I said, it's been a year now. Since a little over a year now since Judy passed, so I was in a lot better place this time. So I was able to enjoy myself a lot more. Last year I needed it sort of as a lifting therapy. This year I was out to have fun, And I got to admit, now I'll tell you this: I won that it's like 3 foot by 2 foot handmade flag. that Bob Casey makes, and he's only done, believe it or not, he's only done 24 of them all together. But he's donated one every year for the last. I don't know if he's been every year, or not, but he donated it, and so I had to shipped it through a UPS store, and Bill was aggravated because it took me longer to get. Yeah, he went in there, he got in line, he went over and got his stuff, but he was sending off some little. I'll show that in a minute, Rod. Yeah, but anyway, but the gal that was waiting on me, she was a cute little thing.
Oh, wait a second.
She wasn't.
Stop sharing that. That's not what I wanted to share, damn it. This is
Oh.
what I wanted to share.
But she had the smoothest, sweetest British accent. So it took me longer to get through there, and we chatted up.
Okay,
She,
this Facebook.
oh, it was like melted butter.
Yeah.
Now it's shared.
Yeah,
Now it's
yeah.
shared.
Yeah, so now I can share. But yeah, so I don't care how much it cost me to ship that damn thing. One, I was proud to have won it and glad to get it. And two, it was enjoyable. I mean, she took my money and I smiled about it. I was just like,
Yeah, that flag.
What did it cost to ship it anyway?
$180, something like that.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
So,
That son of a bitch is heavy. I mean, it weighs like 50
oh yeah, that's
pounds.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the size, and I had to buy the box and everything. They provide the box and all.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it's all right. It was worth it to me.
Oh no, it doesn't mind. I don't mind that it costs a lot. I was just wondering because I have an account with UPS. I shipped that drone the bill in 2 days, and I paid $24.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in fact, it ended up being like $55 just because I bought the insurance. Did you buy the insurance too?
Yeah, I want to make sure it was taken care of.
Anything happens, yeah.
Everything, yeah. Yeah, so they said we can have it there by Wednesday. I said no, wait until Thursday. That way, because I'll just be getting in. And I said, I don't have to be there until Thursday. That way, I know I'll be home and everything. And but yeah, I'll have a place of prominence for that, and it will somewhere or another it'll be hanging behind me in my next show. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know who that is. Best viewers on steamboot.com. Remove the space, blah, blah, blah. Somebody, you guys probably can't see, well, you guys in the show can see it, but
yep, can say it.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
Oh, I'm out of my thing. I'm a mod, right?
I don't know if you are on my show or not. I don't know
No, it's on you on Twitch.
It's on Twitch anyway, so
yeah, it'll show on Twitch.
Yeah, so all right, here we go.
So here you go. So this is from Dennis Lovelady, who was standing there when I took off. So this is his view of that same flight.
Okay.
So you get to see it take off and fly around.
Ooh.
Yeah, watch. Just watch. It's a pain in the neck. It's like it's literally you gotta get it turned over. Go fast and get it turned over.
Wow.
And that's not even half throttle. It's not even half throttle on 6S. Let alone go 8S.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Okay.
that's what it looks like. But that's also what made the sound. Because like I said, I tried to go up in angle mode, go up high, and then throw it into acro. When I threw it in the acro, I was over top of those trees, and it just kind of like, because I didn't give it enough throttle, it just sort of backed down into the tree. That is kind of what happened. So it didn't really hurt the drone. It landed nice and soft in there. But anyways, there you go.
Hey, Bill.
There's Uncle Bill.
Hey, Bill.
That's what it looks like from
Uncle
the ground.
Floyd wants something like this.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly. That's what it looks like right there. That's how big
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, I was, and like I said, I won a really nice hoodie, that has a South Florida drone, the big logo instead of the little ones. I got this.
I'm hearing an echo. Oh, I'm going to shut the bedroom door. Hold on a second. He's in the living room.
yeah.
Oh, that's the joke. You got it. So you want two things, Lloyd, and Bill didn't win anything?
Yeah.
Well,
Nothing.
yeah, I know, right?
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Yeah, the
Don't
only thing he's got to
worry.
show for it is a cup.
Don't win a thing.
So anybody that went, get yourselves COVID tested, apparently. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, is Dusty in?
Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
Dusty's in.
Dusty. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, those of you that were down there, get yourself tested because it's.
Yeah, I think it came from the cruise ship because a
I
bunch,
do too.
some of them went on a cruise ship, and Ray
Yeah.
said that Jay Santiago's wife was sick on the way when he drove her to the. He drove Jay and his wife to the Friday night get together.
Get together, yeah.
Yeah, so
His wife.
patient zero.
All those buffets and shit.
Elroy.
Yeah.
Cruise ships.
For me, my sinuses didn't like that wind.
I tell you, I kept it from
I
being
still
too hot.
Yeah, I still did.
It did.
Though.
Oh yeah.
No, a nice breeze when you're by the water is a nice thing because it's usually humid and stifling hot, but it was very comfortable. Just a little hard to fly. That's all. I don't know. Everybody's being a baby about it. But I did the same thing as we did with Sebastian when nobody would fly because of those winds. And I I had just bought that Mini 2, and they had just come out like the previous like November or December. And I bought it for myself for Christmas, and that was my first drone, not that wasn't a Tello or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And I put it up in Sebastian, and then look at that Mini 2, look at it. Everybody's all amazed because Mini 2 was new. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, look at that thing, look what it does. And the same Mini 2, same batteries. That's quality, huh? 4.5 years later, 5 years later, 5 years later, 4 years later, whatever it was. I put it up. And boy, it was drifting. I'll tell you, it was pretty strong, but it flew. It was fine.
Yeah. Cool.
It did okay. They're amazing.
I went. Let's see.
I'm looking forward to that Air 3S. I heard that you can fly them in a hurricane.
Yeah.
A hurricane, a they cane, mister.
Yeah.
They them a cane.
Is it them a cane or they a cane?
I don't know how I missed that.
Them a cane.
Your flight there, Rod. I wanted to see it. I was over there, and I went back, because you're having trouble with it. And then I said, I guess it's not going to fly. And then we were bullshitting. You can see in Dennis's, we were over there by my white truck, and I missed the flight.
Yeah,
I didn't think. The next thing I heard, it was in a tree, and I said, I guess he didn't get it off. So I didn't know.
It actually wasn't any trouble with the drone. I've got.
Was the pilot?
No, I've got brand new batteries. I'd kind of been a little rough on the previous set of batteries. So I literally hadn't charged anything up. I hadn't charged anything up before I came down. I didn't charge anything up Friday night. And I didn't charge anything Saturday, not knowing, what may or may not happen on Sunday kind of thing. I didn't want to have to drive home and then decharge batteries and all that kind of stuff. So it took a little while when I got there because I was charging some batteries up. That's what took time when I got there. The only time after that was.
Well, weren't you having a little trouble picking up satellites at first?
Yeah, we did, and Maddie did too. We were literally getting zero. Wasn't picking anything up, mine or his.
No, it was weird. When I put when I put that little drone up, I was getting zero, and that thing usually gets them right away. And then all of a sudden, I had 24. Like it just
something. Yeah, something weird. It could have been sun flares. When it's like that, where it's kind of hit miss. Sun flares probably make the most sense as to what might be goofing with the.
Well, I had my worst ever return to home. I mean, it was acting strange. That the elevation, because I only had it up maybe 10 or 12 feet, because I was filming it, I was videoing everybody, just kind of roaming around. And I'm looking at the elevation on the thing, and it's 5 feet, 8 feet, 12 feet, 5 feet, 8. And it was steady, where it was.
Yeah.
There was something up. And then I went flying off, and I was talking to somebody, and I kind of lost track of what I was doing. I was like, oh, shit. So I hit return to home. And my worst ever return to home. It landed over in the field by you guys. You know where I was parked over there, right? I'd be at least 30, 40 feet away where it came down. I've never seen it do that before.
If you only have like 7 or 8 satellites when you take off, 30 feet is probably about right. What I've noticed return to home on my FPV drone, if I have 12 satellites, it will land within about a foot of where it took off.
Yeah, but I didn't have 7 or 8. I had 24 satellites.
And it still did that?
Yeah.
Did you have 24 at the time that it was doing it? Or it
I
had
didn't
to drop back
that
off? Or had it drop back off again?
I don't know. So I might have accidentally, maybe it wasn't responding right away. Maybe I accidentally hit the update the home point. Because now it's right there, right? Now,
maybe.
When you bring up the return to home screen, it actually says, "Did you have a choice to return to home or update your home point?" So I mean, it's a nice, handy little feature, but it's pretty easy to accidentally update your home point. That would kind of suck if you did that over the ocean and you didn't realize you did it, and you hit return to home, and where is it?
That must have been the first one, Lloyd, because I put it up just to hover it, just to make sure that everything was still functional before I was gonna take off with something.
That was the first one.
Go really fast.
I had video of it. I wasn't sure.
I didn't think it flew. I thought you had problems, and then I heard it was in a tree, so I thought you just took off and went right into a tree. I didn't know.
It didn't go straight into the tree. I went above the tree, and it was above the tree where I tried to transition from angle to acro mode. Right. Well, the drone didn't want to kind of really tip over because you got a forward stick, the right stick, to actually go 90 vertical to get it into its normal flight mode. So center stick on that thing's actually up north on the stick for the way that it's intended to fly. So when I switched, I was hovering, right? I got it up there. Figure, okay, I'm kind of hovering enough. Now I'll hit the switch. I'll flip it over, and after I hit the switch, it just kind of slowly back down into the tree. It's not like it fell out of the sky into the tree. So it just
KP was high Sunday,
down.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what was. So maybe that's what was. So the flares and crap was screwing with it.
Oh,
it gets home.
You guys watch the SpaceX flight last night?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why? I can watch it again tonight. And tomorrow night because they take off.
Don't they fly every day?
Damn. It's about every 3 days. Literally, it's about every 3 days that they launch here in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah,
you'd think they only flown twice this year or something. The way they talk, the only time you see it on the news is if something bad happens.
That's the Starship.
Right. It's almost like they're happy about it.
That's Starship.
Yeah, they're celebrating.
Starship's only been twice. Falcon 9 has been.
The stations didn't even cover the astronauts coming back. One of the stations didn't even cover it at all.
Yeah.
How do you not cover that?
9 months.
Oh, God, talk about politics. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
anyways,
but a not
that's
too
why I
far
don't
from
get
back.
too excited about missing a Falcon launch. I can wait like 2 days and go watch another one. And pretty soon they're going to launch Starship over here. They're working on the pad now on Canaveral.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So Starship will start launching, and that I will go watch.
One of them aren't doing their show tonight, are they? I think they're traveling.
I don't know if they're doing it. I don't know if they're doing it from down there or not.
Yeah.
They're not. Where are they? In Jupiter?
Yeah, they're probably still down there. Rod is for sure. He won't go back for another week or two. Him and his wife.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, they were already here. They got here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. But well, I will get off.
No, I don't watch that show.
Yeah, I will get off at 8 simply because there's food over there and I want to eat.
There you go.
Again today. Yeah.
Yeah, I like a green screen.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good look, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
And look, no blurring or anything.
Your blue willow there, Bill.
Huh?
It's like you're in front of a curio cabinet or something. That's kind of cool.
It's Dave.
It's like there's a silver plate behind you of like that someone gave his wife for an anniversary.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, there's a platinum covered rose back there behind you. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
from another anniversary. That's where the crap goes. My wife doesn't know what to do with when I buy her presents.
Hey,
It's right in there.
Steve Knowles.
My Bill, my folks had a whole set of that blue bowl where that we ate off of that I remember when I was a kid. I still have a couple serving platters.
Silver?
No, they're
Serving.
blue willow, just like what you got in that cabinet there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's hers. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to buy him? That's where he's headed for this, Bill. With this
Yeah.
girl. That's where he's headed. The hustler is
One-
headed that
one
way,
is-
Bill.
One is 18 and a half inches long, and the other one is
Giggity.
17 and a half inches long. So
Ugh.
if you got a big, like a turkey or a big rib roast, for Christmas,
No, 18 inches isn't big enough for the turkeys we buy. We buy 24-pound turkeys. I couldn't possibly use.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
bought
why
ham
she does
today.
that. This past Thanksgiving was the first time I failed in actually eating all of it. Yeah, had to throw a bunch away.
No.
No.
What about the dogs?
Well, they get the dark meat, but they didn't finish it. Come on, the dogs are
Wow.
Shih Tzus, man. Anyway,
yeah, little tiny dogs. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They're not tiny.
I just bought a
They're
ham today. I
small
couldn't
dogs.
resist. It was like 70 cents a pound
wow.
for
Oh, wow.
a spiral sliced ham. I'm like,
Oh,
well, the hell with it. It was like $8 for this big ass ham. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Well, you should probably try eating it. It'd be good.
Well,
So I
worked on
flew
some of
this
it
one
today.
over you guys first. So this is that 8S drone, the other one.
Okay,
It's a score stack.
that's the other
It's got-
one. See,
it's
why
got
not
props.
just fly
It's
this
got
one?
props. It's got props. Look how fast it. And I'm
Yeah,
giving
so
that
just
thing
fly
like
this one.
no
Forget about that
throttle.
rocket thing.
I put no throttle in this thing. This thing's just like zip, zip. But
Yes,
this
that's
is
what I'm
with the
saying. Just fly
8S
this
battery.
one.
Yeah, I did. I flew it first.
No, and give up on that rocket thing is what I'm saying. It sounds
No,
like a pain
everybody
in the
was
ass.
there to see everybody was there to see the rocket. So
Yeah, this thing's
That's why I
freaking.
bought my tickets to go to Florida. You're exactly right. I wanted
you
to see,
see, every
Rod's
time I
red
went
rocket.
fast, I went over the trees. Just in case it decided to do something stupid.
Yeah, I want to see Rodney's red rocket. That's
So
exactly-
notice the 04. Notice the 04. Look at the signal strength. I'm not that far away, and the 04 is dropping out like that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, my video back to my controller kept cutting out, and I was maybe 200 feet away.
remember what I said about Goggles 3 potentially causing lots of havoc this year? That's what you were seeing was the Goggles 3 on, because unless people change the default, it's 60 megahertz bandwidth wide, and you're stomping on it. You literally got to stomp on everybody.
Yeah.
And it only takes a couple of Avata 2s being in the air to sort of keep everybody else out.
Yeah. And there were a couple of them out there flying around. So but,
Yeah. But that's why the video.
I didn't even
going weak
unpack
on me.
my Avata 2. It's in my carry-on bag. Or yeah, my
If we have this many people next year, then we need to do like they did at St. Augustine and make everybody put the hack on and switch to manual.
Yeah,
on
and I
20
thought,
megahertz.
I thought everybody. We were talking about that. Everybody was going to try. Somebody was going to try and help.
Yeah, well, nobody
Yeah.
bothered to listen to me and write something down and put it on a sign next to the side end for people to look at.
Yeah.
But
Now, Rod, in all fairness, nobody ever listens to you. So why would this week?
well, yeah, that's true. That's okay. So
You didn't tell me. I don't remember you saying anything. What are you talking about? What you talking
I
about?
knew
Will?
the
Behind
dro-
the TV.
I knew I might lose the video, but I knew
I
I
have
was
an
going to
FPV.
lose the drone because I have both those drones have Gemini on them. So I'm running dual band, dual antennas on that thing, so the receiver's not losing connection to the drone.
Mm-hmm.
The DJI will log before the receiver does.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, but I noticed I was getting choppy video back to my when I was flying over by the ocean, and the ocean is just right on the other side of that. But you could see it in your video; it's like right there. So I wasn't far.
Too many
I didn't lose
goggles.
control. I never lost like control. I always had control was rock solid. It gave me, you could see it. But for some reason, the video was chopping up.
Control takes less throughput.
Of course. Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's all the goggles 3 in the neighborhood causing the problem. I knew it would. It'll be worse next year because there'll probably be more.
The Goggle 3 in the neighborhood, would you be mine?
Yeah.
Wait till Goggles 4 and we have 100 megahertz bandwidth. You'll only be able to get one drone in the air.
Well, they would do a better job of isolating, probably. That's part of it.
My flight, Brian, my flight leaves out at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning. So I have to drop my car off at 8, and by 8. So I'll just and they'll show.
Ironically, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just answering Brian's question because he was wanting to know what time. But I'll be.
Oh wait, the flight is what time?
9 a.m.
So you're gonna want to drop your car off a little early, I would think.
8:30 or 9 a.m. 7:30 at the latest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Orlando. Are you going to Orlando?
He's West Palm, right?
West Palm.
Oh,
West Palm.
never mind. 8 o'clock.
It's a tiny airport.
Yeah, 8 o'clock's fine.
Yeah, but he walks like a half
10
mile an
minutes before
hour.
your
You
flight.
gotta, Lloyd's not a runner.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
He's not
No?
He's not a sprinter. No.
I didn't know that.
Boarding time is the boarding time is at 8:20. So I got so I need to get there.
Yeah, so drop the car off at 8 and you'll be fine. The fuck.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm right there.
Yeah, maybe 7:30.
They'll shuttle me over and drop me off. And I just gotta go
for
through
West
the,
Palm, you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
An hour.
But I'm
an hour
already
and
checked
20.
in, got my bag checked. All I got to do is bring it over.
My bags
Are you TSA pre?
No.
No.
I don't
By the
fly
way,
that.
Lloyd, you want to know the fast way through the TSA line?
What's that?
Pull out your military ID.
Yeah.
They will leave you. They will absolutely leave your ass alone. They'll shuffle you through like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
I got
Get in a wheelchair. That
Well,
works.
yeah, and usually if it's a very long flight, I'll get a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
They've actually got me set up for that. So, so
if you take your wheelchair, you'll be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
That's what I do. When I fly, I get a wheelchair. I just take my crutches. Out of the way.
A nurse to push it for him and everything. It's amazing. It's how they take care of you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, they took good care of me. They did. But
Excuse me,
I still got added
coming through.
I mean, how he hasn't won an Emmy yet for it, I don't know. But you know,
Yeah.
Who's that?
Art.
Yeah, I know. He's just
He's not. He must not be a very good actor. I mean, all he's got to do is sit in the wheelchair, and he's not going to get an Emmy for it. He must not be sitting in the wheelchair quite right.
That's it right there.
All I have to do is go, and it's oh shit.
You know, act normal.
I
was going to say, you'd start doing that. They'll be like, "Oh, I recognize you from the internet."
Yeah. From the internet.
Yeah. You're the guy with the puppet.
Yeah.
Man.
You're the hot tour guy. No, I mean the yeehaw guy.
The Mary Burke guy.
Yeah.
Steve Carter was here from the UK, and he was talking. We were standing in front of the live stream over the second one on Sunday, and he was telling that he'd introduced me to his wife and was telling me that I translate for him. So I actually had him just mouth the words, and then I did the ventriloquist thing. Yeah, I thought that was an asshole. You know, he goes, "What?" He looks at me like, "You didn't say that." Yeah, I did. Anyway, so if you want to see my ventriloquist work, just go in there and watch that stream from Sunday. So
Okay.
Get right on that.
Yeah, right. I know. I didn't bring the dummy this year. I left Art at home. I mean, old Joe at home. And because too much. I already had so much crap in there now. But I'll start giving away a bunch of it. I got some stuff that I printed up, and I'll start giving away when I get back home. Sending it out to people. I got some of them was sent to some people anyway. So I gave away to the ones that were important, and the rest of them I just forgot to give them shit because
We got a lot of stuff you could give away that you were getting from elsewhere.
Oh
you
my
start
God,
giving some of that stuff away.
Yeah. Oh my God. I got. I think half my suitcase is full of stickers, and I've got. Hell, I even got 3 or 4 different
Poker chips.
Challenge
poker
coins.
chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in this other
I
pocket.
did win one of these one year.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay.
Still
I've never
sitting.
used it. I've never used mine either.
No, still sitting here.
I got a membership too, and I never used it.
Well, I paid for the one for the other guy. The other one. Who's the other one? I don't know.
Oh,
I never finished that course either. And every time I go back to it, start over because there were updates. You know. So
remote 107.
Remote Pilot 101, man.
Yeah, remote pilot.
Yeah,
The guy's actually a pretty nice guy. Regardless, Jason. Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
So that's why I know him from back in the day.
No.
Oh my God. Well, he wasn't even there. How'd you end up with a poker chip? Did he send them out for people?
I guess. I don't know. Somebody handed it to me. And,
no, he asked somebody. He asked somebody. I think he talked to somebody. They said they were going to print them for him.
Yeah. The t-shirt guy, the guy that did the t-shirts, printed these up.
Oh,
Jeremy.
I got a gift.
Hold on.
Jeremy's phone.
Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of other crap in there that I'll be unloading for a month. But hopefully, when I pack up tonight, I'll be able to find my friggin' tooth, or teeth.
There you go.
Because the front tooth is noticeable, but I also lost all my back teeth down here. Yeah, let's put you on.
You printed a box for the Florida drone meetup?
No. Well, yeah, I did.
Oh, Grumpy Vlogger.
Yeah.
He printed the box. And it needs some glue.
Say Grumpy Nogger too.
Yeah, it's a Grumpy Nogger set. Yes.
Grumpy Nogger.
That red and white does not want to blend together. So.
Oh, look at that poker chips.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Cool.
Get them past Vegas security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumpy Nogger.
Nice, huh?
Grumpy Nogger.
Hey, we got Chris Hope in the chat.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chrissy
Hey, Chris. It's got magnets?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's busted my balls coming off. I got it. Yeah, one's missing. One of them's missing, but there you go.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
Your glue jobs could be better. I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah, I know.
You don't get very good glue jobs.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to eat a little more
That's my
glue.
first one to make like that. So,
But no, hey, red, white, and blue.
There's room for improvement, he's saying.
Very nice. Thank you, Lloyd.
I know. I printed 3 different versions of that damn thing because I kept having problems with that red. So I will do something different on the next one. So, but yeah. And, what the hell did you drop there, Rod?
Chris Hope is saying hi to everybody. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Oh, Mr. Chris.
Cakes.
Nephew. I wish you could have been here, buddy. So,
Yeah, we didn't have Chris Hope. No,
yeah.
no.
Didn't have Kelly Shore.
No Kelly Shore.
Mark Fisher did a Dennis Love Lady. Well, Mark Fisher left his was it Mavic 3 Pro? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he left it there, and Mark Fisher.
Joe.
Remember?
Dober was at the meet and greet. Ken was at the meet and greet. He wasn't at the. Was he there
He was
Saturday?
for a little. He was
there.
He showed up at the meetup for like an hour.
Yeah, I
he was
didn't
there.
notice.
Yeah.
So,
To
answer your question.
It was it when I was 2 hours gone for 2 hours getting pizza.
It might have been too.
Yeah.
That might have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go,
Uncle-
Lloyd.
Oh, all right.
Remember I told you I ordered 3?
Right.
Red, white, and blue.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
So I can literally mix the parts to whatever I want to make red,
Right,
white,
right.
and blue for like
Awesome.
July 4th to sort of make a July 4th kind of drone. But I ordered
Right,
red, white,
right. Yeah.
red, white, and blue in the gloss. I didn't know it was going to be glossy. And he was just like, "Hey, do you want it in this?" Okay, I'll take it in that. He said it was supposed to be better.
Cool.
Okay,
Right.
I guess I'll find out when it shows up.
But Lon looks like he's falling asleep.
Yeah, dude, I'm tired.
Yeah, me
Or he's
too.
froze. Oh,
But I have to admit, this blue is freaking pretty.
yeah, that is pretty blue. So
It's a
But,
royal sapphire, whatever.
what else was it that went on this weekend that we talked about that we haven't talked about?
Oh, probably a million things. I can't remember anything. I have
What are you
COVID
talking about?
now.
The South Florida meetup?
Yeah.
and you guys are.
Yeah, wasn't
you guys
there
are
a
gonna hear
meetup?
about this. You'll be hearing about this shit for the next 6 months. So, like, how many times? do you say
Now
it?
we've got to start talking about next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised Koshat wasn't talking about next weekend. Because I think it's next weekend is that one in Alabama. That
Oh, they have a meetup in Alabama?
that Fly High is putting on at that one
Oh
old
yeah,
aluminum
is that the
manufacturing
Delta
plant
Trip
or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like the cousins, date and meet and greet, they have in Alabama.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Could be.
Yeah, it's a family reunion where you go get
It's
a
a
wife.
family reunion, exactly.
Go get a wife.
Family union, not reunion.
That's a
Oh
family
man,
reunion.
it's a family reunion / speed dating or whatever.
Yeah, Uncle Billy Bob is
Mixer. It's like
Uncle
a
Billy
family
Bob.
reunion / mixer.
They just lost anybody from Alabama.
Yeah, what's that? 2 people? Oh no.
Yeah.
Uncle
Oh,
Billy
no.
Bob is a minister, so he'll be marrying all of his nieces and nephews, and
Yeah.
to each
You
other.
don't have to worry about Alabama. There's only 6 people there that can read the directions on how to fly a drone.
Oh
So,
my God.
Lon's opinion.
Just remember, Lon's in Michigan.
Well,
Yeah.
it's hard to fly drones with banjos on your knees and stuff. I mean,
Okay, Dusty, I'll
come from Alabama. Wait,
Lloyd at grumpyblogger.info, and with your address and stuff, I'll make sure you get some shit. I got to get rid of it. But anyway, so
I actually have family
Yeah.
in Alabama, so
I lied. I walked outside because you were busy trying to pick up that girl behind the counter. But how much did it end up costing you to ship your flag?
about $160 altogether.
What?
woo,
Oh man,
woo, woo.
we
Yeah.
should have went to the post office. Probably would have been half.
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah, post office.
Probably.
Probably could have thrown it on a bus.
Definitely cheaper. It's just less likely to show up there. That's all. But it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
You would've
we
got
had
it,
to
but it would've been
buy
cheaper.
pocket. Yeah.
you might be wood gluing it back together by the time it gets there. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, post office is definitely cheaper. We went there because it's easy and there's no line at these
Well,
UPS
and
stores,
to be
or very
honest with
little
you,
line.
I
Post
wouldn't
office,
have
you
been
stand
planning-
online because they're cheaper. There's just more people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't have got to meet that nice young lady there.
Right. Yeah, that conversation was getting. I was getting uncomfortable.
Uh,
We got there at the same time. In fact, I got waited on like seconds before you did. I mean, she didn't even start yet. So we basically started at the same time, and I was done. Done. And I turn around, and you guys hadn't even talked about what package to put it in yet. what
Yeah,
blocks.
that's true. No, it's well,
I've been outside, hang out.
I
fuck is he?
there's Cochat right there. Sorry,
Yep.
don't go back.
What's up, Mr. Cochat?
Yeah, don't watch anymore.
We weren't talking shit about you at all, just so you know.
Yeah, no, we weren't making fun of Alabama.
No, not even a little bit.
Anyway, it's good seeing you, Philip, meeting you finally. So, but yeah,
leave it up to Don to have an Alabama joke.
Mm-hmm.
On deck.
No, he said it. Elephants in Alabama zoos are defective. They're Tuscaloosa.
You should have said they, though. They Tuscaloosa. They. D-E-Y. They Tuscaloosa. They Tuscaloosa.
They're Lusa. The Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa.
yeah, but it was
G-
worth it. I know it. I know that flag will be there, and no,
that was
you don't
handcrafted,
go back
baby.
on the replay. Nothing important happened earlier. What, about 10 minutes ago? Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing.
What did Dusty say? OMG, I didn't, I guess, get anything from Lloyd?
Yeah, he didn't get anything from me, so I told him to send me an email and all.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Got wrapped up
Mr.
in-
Bunny.
There's Scott. Yep.
Hey, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Scott. Roll Tide. Hey, Roll Tide, roll. Where did that come from?
Yeah, right out the door. Right off a cliff.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Roll. I'm just kidding.
It's the red tide,
Just give them 3 steps.
Yeah, they come around every month.
Go Gators. Hey, Scotty, you home?
Yeah, Scotty, did you make it home already?
Scotty's home. Yeah, Scotty's home. I was on his show earlier.
Oh, were you?
He got home.
He has
about
a show?
4.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
I'm
can
down.
I make an announcement?
Oh, if you think you need to, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Friday.
Can we
Friday-
stop you?
Friday is my birthday show. Artco is 7 years old, so it's a
Nice.
special show. So
Oh,
be there. Be there. and Be
he's caught up to your mental acuity.
Yeah, that's right.
Him and his
I'm
show
a
are the
7-year-old.
I finally surpassed you, Lon.
Yeah, I know. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott got there about 4 p.m. Okay.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No, it's not bad. It was a pleasure meeting all these people. Well, meeting Scott again, and like Philip and a bunch of them. I had a blast. I did. So.
I'm mad at Scotty.
Oh, Scotty.
Oh, you're mad at Scotty, huh?
I'm mad at Scotty, damn it. He was supposed to bring his GEP RC domain, which is broken, and one of the motors is twitching. And
Rod is short, yeah.
I brought my spare parts, and I was going to put a motor on to see whether it was the motor or the ESC for him, so he could at least figure out what he needed to fix.
Right.
And he left it at home.
Well, let me tell. All right.
Not bad. That's not a good reason to be mad at somebody.
Yeah,
They
I'm
didn't take
not
advantage of
upset.
your kindness.
I'm just teasing.
Scotty,
It's an excuse to drive up to his place.
Rod, give me a moment.
Do you have an embarrassing T-shirt on, Rod? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'll shut up. Okay. I'm just curious because you're,
I just wanted
Lloyd
to
wants to make an
Scott that
announcement.
Captain Ray
All right,
tested
Lloyd.
positive for COVID. So you might want to get tested if you're feeling bad, because he didn't just test positive. He went to the doctor and he does have it, and so does Kenny Hoffbauer. And
we're pretty sure Michael Wright. He was here,
Yeah.
and we took his temperature, and it was over 101.
Yeah, it's 101.
So glad he came over.
Yeah, well,
101.5 KOSI.
yeah. So you might you might want to get checked or
You know what? We were drinking coffee though, so I don't know. I'm gonna go check it now.
yeah, we had been drinking a cup of coffee, so.
Yeah.
But with that said, anyways, okay, so
Okay.
I think what I'm going to do is call it tonight because I got to, it's 9 o'clock here.
Yep.
And so I've got to go in and finish packing my bags and shit, so I can get up in the morning. So, but I'll see you guys probably Thursday night on the art show.
Thursday night, okay. Yep.
Next Saturday on Uncle Bill's show, and I'll be back on next Monday. So from my hometown. So, anyways, guys, y'all take care. Those of you who are still leaving out, safe travels. It was a blast. I had fun. Uncle Bill and his wife are fantastic hosts. His wife is just a sweetheart. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Uncle Bill with
She is.
I believe that anyway. I believe that part.
Yeah. I haven't left yet, so I want to make sure I get out of here before we go.
Yeah, Bill's wife is a saint.
Well, that's what I said. She asked me to put up the bill.
Yeah.
I'm
Bill's
not
wife,
sick.
man.
Okay.
She should.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
got?
by now,
98.5, 98.4.
98.4. I'm not sick. Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID can't take me down. Ray Kelly must have hugged me and touched me a dozen times.
Well, same with Kenny. Kenny and
Giggity.
Kenny's a touchy feely kind of guy.
yeah,
And in fact, he showed me the inside of his car, his new car. You should see that setup. I should have taken a picture of it. He's got this big, heavy arm that holds a laptop right here while he's driving. He's got aftermarket stuff in his car so that he can actually watch videos on his screen. And I mean, it's really set up nice. It looks like a cop car in there with all the crap
all the
around.
electronics on it.
Yeah. But he didn't get me sick apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Good.
So,
Well, give
all
it
right,
time.
guys.
Like you're taking a pregnancy test.
Yeah,
for old
there
men.
you go.
It's like a pregnancy test for old men.
Yeah.
A bunch of old men get together and then they have to take the temperatures afterwards.
Well, Kenny was going to stay over here, but I already had, and he said he wanted a spoon with me. And I said no, and I'm glad he didn't now because
there you go.
because I would have ended up with COVID, from Kenny. So I'm glad he did not come.
You
over.
got more than that.
Yeah.
You'd end up with more than COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You probably got pregnant.
Right. That would have been, he's a real.
Might have crabs. I don't know.
You heard the
Bartley's temperature was 107.
107.5.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
He'd be in the hospital.
Bill, I hope that's not a rectal thermometer.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
You know how you
Well, it kind of is. It's sticking out of an asshole right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking and taking the temperature. I'll start over.
Yeah.
Taste.
I wouldn't
Nope, 98.4. I'm fine.
Excellent.
98.4.
I don't know. I've been warm the last couple of days. Maybe it's already passed. It's nothing what it used to be.
Yeah.
In fact, even the requirements to go back to work, they said as soon as your fever breaks, you're not contagious anymore. You can come back to work. They don't think it's serious at all. Back in the beginning, 10 days before you can come back to work. Then it was 7.
Was it only 10 days? It felt longer. I never took any time off.
Yeah,
I'm stupid.
no, neither did I.
All these guys milked it because they got paid. The government reimbursed you for taking the time off. So these guys are like taking it off left and right. Yeah, my cousin Susie has COVID. Okay, and you take like a week off. They were taking time off because somebody else in their house had COVID.
Well, you know where I work.
Yeah,
I
they
come in
didn't have-
contact with so many people at that bowling center.
Right.
Just you have no choice. And many of them had COVID. You know what I mean? We had many of the bowlers came down with COVID. So I don't think I ever came down with it. So I don't know.
Oh, really?
I was sick. I was sick for a couple of weeks, but I never took the test.
And I felt
Yeah, me
I
either. I was sick
Bill.
several times. Yeah, I was sick several times. I just say, oh, whatever.
No, but I buy these things and I took I stick it up my nose, and it was negative each time I was sick. So I don't know.
all right.
I'll watch tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up. My face is gonna be covered.
Anyways, let's let Lloyd go get his nap.
Yeah.
All right, Lloyd.
Yeah, no, I've got to finish packing and see if I can find my teeth as well before I leave. So
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't want Bill's to. What scares me is I fell asleep with them and damn, that's going to hurt them. But yeah, swallowed them. Yeah.
If you turn the AC down, they might chatter and clap enough that you might find them.
That's true too. Yeah. I know where my lowers are at because I never wear them. They're still where I always put them. So
Yeah.
I think they're in my bag somewhere. When I dropped them in there, I probably dropped them in the wrong spot. So I'll find them. If I don't, I go to the dentist in another 3 weeks. They're probably going to have to make me a new set anyways because they got a bunch of dental work. They're going to work on the grounds. I may get this turned into a bridge if I don't have to screw with this shit anymore. So,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Apple hasn't come up with, bridge work and teeth.
An air
and
tag.
Right, so never lose them again.
there you go, right there.
We could get an implant. They're big around here. I don't know about where you live, but that's all I hear about these days is the implants.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let me end the stream and then we can bullshit for a little bit afterwards. And guys, thanks for stopping off here. And now, when I end this, it drops you out of it. But when we come back on, I will bring you back up. So.